Everyone's heard of this so-called buzzword in startups, disruption. But what does it mean? To disrupt, according to the Oxford Dictionary, is to bring radical change to an existing industry or market due to technological innovation. Every startup today is aiming to disrupt a certain industry, either by creating a new market or by redefining an existing one. But how exactly do you cause disruption? In today's video, we'll show you 3 startups that shook up industries and cemented their place in the business world. Help us help you disrupt your industry. Subscribe to Qubit Capital for more such videos. Our first case study is from the world of design. This is Canva, a website and application that allows users to create and design, well, anything. But wait, wasn't this brand synonymous with digital designing? That's exactly what Canva founders Melanie Perkins, Cliff Obrecht, and Cameron Adams aimed to change. In 2012, Melanie, who was a design tutor at a university in Australia, saw that the process of making something as simple as a flyer for an event was extremely tedious. Thus, the idea of simplifying design was born. What worked for Canva is identifying the fact that the barrier to entry in the design field was too high. To become a designer, you needed a lot of things you never had. By creating preset designs and templates to choose from, and the ability to customize them through a simple, intuitive interface, Canva opened the floodgates to new designers and creators. In America alone, about 57 million people are part of the gig economy, working primarily for themselves. This includes freelancers in categories like design, consultancy, marketing, and more. Canva became a go-to for all their design needs, reducing dependency on the technical skills needed to use Adobe's platform. Today, Canva has about 135 million monthly active users, compared to Photoshop's 10 million. Thanks to Canva's ease of use, even small businesses can create slides just like those created by consultants at JP Morgan. Our second story is from the world of wines. Imagine inviting a date home. You've got a lovely dinner set up, and you've seen in the movies that you need to have wine on a date. But the problem is, all you need to know about wine is that it comes in red or white. That's where Vivino comes into the picture. The Danish startup founded in 2010 by Heine Zachariasen helps uncomplicate the wine world. By using crowdsourced data received via their app and website, Vivino provides wine recommendations to people based on categories like price, taste, brands, and more. Not only that, the platform also allows you to buy the wines it recommends, creating an end-to-end chain of events that lead to a bottle of wine that's perfect for you, landing directly at your doorstep. Unlike a previous case study, the founder had no clue about anything when it came to this category.
I don't know shit about fuck.
This ignorance is actually believed by many to be a reason for the company's success. Europe consumes wine heavily, with a $147 billion market in 2022, which is expected to grow to $200 billion by this year. So in 2011, when Vivino launched their application, they received a lot of appreciation from the world of business and consumers too. The market was ripe for the taking. But the year they truly blew up was the year everyone's life had changed. Vivino made the most of the pandemic by delivering wine to people's doorsteps, which is why their revenue more than doubled to $265 million during this period. Today, Vivino has reached 60 million app users across the world, making it one of the largest wine-selling platforms in the world. Cheers! Our third and final case study is from the world of trucking. Logistics and the back-end operations of the business world are always seen as unsexy businesses, meaning that they lack the glitz and glamour of consumer-facing startups. But the fact is, these unsexy businesses are the backbone of global trade and growth. One such startup that's aiming to revolutionize the way we do logistics is Enride. Founded in Stockholm, Sweden by Robert Falk, Philip Lilja, and Linnea Conhead, the green tech-focused startup is bringing a much-needed shift in the world of logistics. It's estimated that trucking freights alone are responsible for about 7% or more of greenhouse gas emissions. To change this reliance on old-school logistical channels, Enride created self-driving electric trucks. Their T-Pod, released in 2018, has a range of about 125 miles before it needs a charge. Now, the benefits of electric vehicles are well known to all. But why self-driving? Why not get a regular truck driver to handle the cargo? Well, insurance, wages, overtime, out-of-pocket expense, and most importantly, the human need for rest and recovery, all of which become irrelevant through Enride's vehicles. After raising over $600 million in funding, Enride is now focused on increasing range and improving infrastructure. The logistical channels that already exist are heavily reliant on petrol and diesel vehicles with a much larger range of travel. By partnering with businesses, Enride is looking to create a conducive infrastructure for their vehicles to change the way we do logistics. Enride is now part of operations for multiple MNCs across geographies, slowly and steadily disrupting the existing logistics framework. This startup is disrupting the way the world has been doing business for the last few decades, and the road isn't easy.
We're just getting started.
But that's just what disruption is. Changing the status quo, redefining the world. We are going to take it back to the very beginning of this video. Remember the Oxford definition we spoke about? Bringing about radical change, where the word radical is as important as the word change. To every entrepreneur watching this video, happy disrupting.